Hi crazy people! So in this week project I decided to play a little bit around long exposure. So first I looked at the web to see what was out there, what people were doing, and I got some inspiration. Then I set up my camera. I use a 9mm lens and also 50mm lens for the one that I did landscape. And I set the exposure like I actually played around with 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 4 seconds, 1 second long exposure. I was just playing around and see what could work for me. It's good to mention that I actually used the Sony app Imaging Edge to take the photos. So I was actually looking at my phone to see my positions and to see if I was framed well. I set up the countdown to 10 seconds. I pressed the button on my phone actually, and that would give me 10 seconds to pose. And my phone showed me posing and actually froze on the first frame. But what I did is I posed, then after a few seconds I was actually counting in my head. After a few seconds I did the odd movements that I wanted to do to achieve the results I wanted to achieve. Now I'm going to show the results and how I edit on Photoshop. Let's see. This is one of the images I chose. So I already opened the image and I really did some editing. To be very honest here, the long exposure, you want to get the effect straight off the camera. So you don't want it to do too much editing. That was my goal, to not do too much editing, because this is it. It's a conceptual photo. You really don't need to adjust much, but I will tell you what I did. So this is the initial photo. Over here, I did adjust. If you look at here, my hairline, you do adjust this sort of things, shapes, forms and stuff using Liquify. So you go to Filter, Liquify, and that's where you can adjust these sort of things. Put a texture. Okay, so this is the texture I chose. It's on 30%. This is how the texture look if I put on normal. Then I put another one, and then this one I let it to, show a little bit more, and that's it. Put a curve just to make a little bit more black. Okay, and then I'll show you what I did. So I went to blend all together over here. Okay, you do that by pressing Shift Option Command E. And then I just did a high pass. So just to make a little bit sharper, 2.0 pixels radius is good for me, and I put on linear light, and this is what I got at the end. It's pretty sharp and different and has this texture, like it looks like a paint. And this is the result that I got at the end after my editing. So first photo, and then after the editing, which was really mild, I got this. Another example that I want to show you that I did is this one. Let me just show you how I started. Okay, so made a copy, and in this copy I just went with the clone stamp, and I did a very rough job here trying to remove that light. You can tell. Went to brightness, and then see, brightness already fixed that for me. So I just probably brightness and contrast. So you go over here. If you wanted to add it, you just go over here and go to brightness and contrast. Put it up the contrast and down the brightness, and got to this effect. Then I transformed into black and white. I was like, maybe I wanted this to be black and white. Why not? Let's do it. So what I did. And then I went to levels, and on levels I was also wanted to show what over here I did a little bit of dodging burn too. See how dodging burn works really well in making the contrast better in your photo. That was dodging burn. On levels, just put a levels on him and played a little bit with the light. I wanted to do a color lookup. So I got into this one and I was like, I'm not too sure. Then I got to this one and I was like, I'm not too sure neither. The thing is, I end up with this one. You know, at the moment, I may change my mind, but that's what I chose. So color lookup, literally, you just go over here and also find, go to color lookup and find a color that may work for you to give this the nice touch. And the high pass at the end for a little bit of sharpness. See how it works with high pass? It's really, really good. And this is the final result. And I'm just gonna show it quickly to you. Another result I got straight off the camera, no editing. I stopped in this position. That was my first position for the camera. Then I did this, and then I did that one. That's something you can get straight off the camera, just to be a little bit more creative, what we wanted to do. I think this was a 10 seconds pose, and I probably did about 4 seconds in this one, or maybe a little bit more, 5 seconds, and then 2.5 to the other poses here. That's it, guys. That was the project of this week. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and go and check it out, the other photos on my Instagram. I'll put all the links here for you and all the setup I did as well in more detail so you can follow up. I'll see you next week. Bye.